Hey guys, Ricky again. I just want to go ahead and jump in right quick, give you a little bit of an update what's going on out there. We are seeing a lot of shower activity going on right now from the Metroplex area, the Dallas Metroplex area, on up into the Oklahoma City area and further up north into parts of Kansas, into southern Kansas. Right now, across the Texas Panhandle, everything's looking pretty clear right now. But over here in western Oklahoma, we're actually starting to see some heavier cell development that's starting to try to take place. I was outside just a little bit ago and could see some cloud activity that was starting to take place. Some of those nice darker clouds that are starting to form that we like to see with these thunderstorms. So really nothing's going on right now. I'm using Doppler Dave's radar here, so don't judge me. But here's the thing: is there's really not a whole lot that's going on right now. Even here around the Amarillo metro area, nothing going on at all on the radar. But that doesn't mean that here within about the next, let's say within about the next hour to hour and a half, maybe even about 2 hours, we could start seeing some of that activity starting to develop a little further. And everybody's like, well, I don't see any clouds, really, that look, stormy. Well, here's the thing, is you're not going to just right yet. But what's going to happen is everything is coming together just right. The temperature's about 54, 55 degrees right about now here in Pampa. And everything's starting to come together. We're starting to get that lift from the wind that's coming in out of the south. We're starting to get that lift that we need for the convection to take place in the upper atmosphere that I told y'all about here last week. So when that convection happens, all the ingredients are going to come together, all the wind, the moisture, and everything like that, and the heat. And that heat's going to start cooking all that moisture and humidity, and it's going to start expanding. And when it starts expanding, that's when you have the cloud development. And that's when we're going to start to see the possibility of some supercell thunderstorms that are going to develop. The dry line's setting up just right here about mid-Amarillo. Amarillo, y'all are actually under a wind advisory, a high wind advisory, along with several other parts of the western Texas Panhandle. And so, as I was saying earlier, if you're doing any kind of burning, like a controlled burn or a cookout or anything like that, it's awfully windy out there. So try and mind your flames if anything like that's going on, so that you don't spark off a fire. Because even if you are in the city, fires can happen just as easily. You can, with this high wind, it can carry an ember or something onto somebody's house and cause a fire that way. But we're going to keep a careful eye out here in the eastern portions of the Texas Panhandle, say around Carson County to just about east of there. We'll start to see that development that it's going to take place. Carson County, you're actually also in that high wind advisory, so same applies to y'all. Be careful with any open flames that you've got going on out there. Other than that, everything's looking pretty quiet for right now, but here in a little bit, we're expecting to see a lot of that thunderstorm activity start to fire up. Just keep in mind, a lot of heavier cells are starting to develop in central Oklahoma around the Oklahoma City area, and they're starting to push up off to the northeast at about 35, 40 miles an hour. So keep it here, and we'll keep y'all up to date.